you made it to our last strength training video. So today we're going to go leg heavy again just because that's what soccer normally uses. But today we got back squat, we got single leg press, leg curls and leg extensions, dumbbell jumps, and then a core circuit to end it just because I love those core circuits. So back squat, make sure you're going heavy today. It's our last session, so don't feel afraid to go up and try to accept some new weight. Single leg press, make sure you're not locking out that knee. That's how you can get injured real quick. Leg extension and leg curls, make sure you're locking that lift in at the top or the bottom. Really extend that contraction. Dumbbell jumps, be careful with it. Use appropriate weight. Jump as high as you possibly can. And then core circuit at the end, just have fun with that one. This should be pretty challenging today. Alright, here we are starting back off again with shoulder press. We got 4 sets of 12 here. Make sure you have a good weight. You're pushing over your head, so be careful again with that. Make sure you have a good stance and that you're dropping that weight down and extending it back up over your head with some power.
Ready? Okay. You'll need to edit part of this video.
Now we're moving into single leg press. You got 4 by 8 each leg. So again on this, make sure you aren't locking your knee out, otherwise you may risk injury. But make sure that you're getting full extension of that leg, that way you make sure you're still working it. With this one, make sure you have a good weight. Since you are using one leg, it's going to be way less than what you are with 2. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you're comfortable in your seat though, and you have everything adjusted to where it needs to be. Here we are with leg curls again. You got 4 by 12, so again use a weight that you're comfortable with. Make sure the seat's set to where it needs to be. The hand placement is all the same. Make sure you're contracting at the bottom there. That's really what's going to make sure this lift works.
Camera work right here.
Now we're going back into leg extensions. You got 4 by 16 this time, so make sure that it's a light weight that you can extend up and hold. That's really going to make sure your quads get worked well. And once again, this lift is just going to be overall good for the power output that you can have on the ball.
Very good.
Here we are with a really good explosive lift. We have dumbbell jumps. So basically these are just squat jumps that you're going to use weights with. So you got 4 by 8 here. Make sure you're getting maximum height. You're going to drop those dumbbells down to the ground and then explode up. This is going to be a really good lift to target those type 2 muscle fibers and work on your overall strength and power. Now we go into our final core circuit. So here we have yoga ball crunches. You're doing 4 sets of 25. Make sure you're just extending those elbows up, getting good flexion in the abs, and holding it for a second before you come back down.
Last night I didn't. I only closed the bar.
Alright, and next in our core circuit we have ab rollers. You're doing 4 by 10. Make sure you get good extension on these and then bring it back. You can either keep your feet on the ground or lift them up as you go. I like lifting them up just because I feel like it works better, but it's totally up to you, personal preference.
20.
That's just mine. Now we go into alternating toe touches, so you're going to reach opposite hand to opposite foot. In between each rep though, you're going to lay back down flat and then explode up. This really gets your abs going and your obliques. Now our last exercise, we have mountain climbers. You're going to go 4 sets of 30 seconds. On this one, bring your opposite knee up to your opposite elbow. It's really going to get your cross abs working. This is a great exercise, really gets you tired, and it's a great finisher.
20.